So as we dove into the idea of awakening, as we dove into the looking up, the first thing we said is that we had a posture of being still, a posture of being idle, a posture that allowed us to say, were we going to be willing to face fear? I think as we continue on this movement, as we continue into the space of awakening, I think this next part of it is, so we have said yes. We have said yes to a willingness to face fear. So now where I want to challenge you to say is, can you have the courage to walk into the unknown? We said one of the key factors about fear was that fear manifests itself because fear comes from the unknown. We don't know what's happening, therefore we get fearful of it. But now we've assessed that, we have seen that, we have put our eyes upward and we know. And so now we are saying is, do we have the courage to walk towards the unknown? This is where movement starts. The beginning of the awakening was idle, and now we are going to begin to move our feet. For some of us, it's simply to move our hands. For some of us, it's simply to move our mouths. But movement is going to begin. Now, it's going to be slow and it's going to be steady, right? Having the courage to face the unknown, you don't just willfully run into the darkness, okay, crazily, and have no idea or no concept. It's slow, it's steady, it's purposeful, it's methodical. Be reminded that courage doesn't necessarily remove fear. Courage is the thing that we gain from encouragement to walk into the fear. It's a discovery phase. You walk into a completely dark space and you've now done your assessment. And so you have this light, you've got a small flashlight in your hand and you're going to begin the awakening. And so you look up and you assess, what is the thing that I need to look at? Am I willing to walk into fear? And you say yes. And you say, now, will I have the courage to face the unknown? And if so, then even at times for some of us, and I would even say, beg for most of us, myself included, the light in the unknown can feel very small. But are you willing to take that light and begin to shine that light around the room? For some of you, you're going to find that your small light is going to turn into a really bright flash very quickly upon the moment that we're willing to walk into the unknown and to face fear. For others of us, it's going to be more of a slow and intentional and thoughtful process. There's a reason we call it an awakening. You know that feeling that you get? That feeling when you wake up in the morning? I'm not talking about the slow kind. That's the little flashlight kind. I'm talking about the kind where you wake up and you catch your breath. The kind where you wake up and it seems like the room is really, really bright out of nowhere. It's an awakening. It's the ability to say that I'm willing to both face fear and I'm going to have the courage to walk into the unknown. And the courage to walk in is not to solve the problem. Courage to walk in is to say that I want to go on a mission of discovery, to see what it is that I can uncover about who I am, so that I can be confident in what I do. Face the fear, have the courage to walk into the unknown. Constantly remind yourself that you deserve to be seen.